Lin, the only orc recently who was very successful in bigger tournaments. It was in the WAL monthly tournaments where Lin was able to win one of the monthlies, where Happy couldn't take first place for once, where he was able to beat Fortitude, I think it was, in the grand final. Lin is still the Orc War Chief, and normally the guy you have to look towards if you want to see an Orc go far. In this tournament, of course, we still have 2 Orcs left in contention. Next to Lin, it's also Focus, who we're going to be seeing later. And the Night Elves are fairly well represented here in this tournament. In the top 8, we have 3 Night Elves, Moon being one of them, also LawLiet, and also Life. Life lost yesterday to Sock. So all 3 Night Elves now in the lower bracket. We'll see who gets the furthest. Last season we had a great surprise showing. An outstanding performance by Sini. This time around, didn't quite get as far. LawLiet had a very fun series where he played against Leon in the lower bracket. It was a 5-mapper where LawLiet played 5 different first heroes throughout the series. Against Human especially, it seems like Night Elves can still be pretty creative. But against Orc, it seems like they have only 2 choices. Demon Hunter or Keeper, it will have to be. And especially lately, we've been seeing lots of Demon Hunter play. Mirror Image first by Lin. This has also become more popular. Sometimes Orcs like to skip the shop with this, but here we do see a shop and we do see a War Mill. He's going Headhunters against Night Elf? That's something new that I haven't seen yet. Demon has Immolation here for creeping. But normally Mana Burn is also very good against a Blade Master with Mirror Image. Oh, look at the Demon. Creeping both green camps. The one on his side and the one on the other side. So he gets Sentry Wards and Replenish. Also Ring of Protection really good. Okay, this sentry right here is extremely obvious. One more Mirror Image, maybe? And the Replenishment Potion being used quite well right away. Demon Hunter can rely on lots of healing this game. Every little item, every bit of Moon Juice, every bit of Rejuve helps. Okay, it's a Headhunter build. In theory, could be good against Dryads. We've been seeing quite a bit of Dryads in this matchup lately with Demon Hunter into Dryads, into Keeper. But normally it doesn't end with Dryads from last I saw, but rather Bears. Bears have looked very popular lately. Headhunters and Walkers could here be perhaps the solution. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen this before. I've seen this Blade Mirror Image into Headhunter build before, especially against Undead. But not against Elf. Mirror Image to pull the creep here. Classic move. On the map. Blade Master playing the warrior style, not the ninja style. No Windwalk, no Invis, just crit and Mirror Image. Thank you Lakritz with the resub, and thank you also Babadi with the resub. So both just creeping quite heavily here at the start. Demon Hunter gonna get his level 3. Items are okay. Flute of Accuracy isn't really good for Dryads because it's only +1. Unless you go for more upgrades. Blade here, Ring of the Archmagi, always good for him. Stat boost is always tremendous. On a Blade Master, double gloves, a little unlucky. These are definitely the weakest of the items here. But it is certainly good attack speed now. And LawLiet going for the expansion. Sentry Ward and Wisp here give LawLiet lots of info. Lin didn't bother to go for a reveal. Oh, Mirror Image was trying to scout but couldn't reach all the way up north. So Lin doesn't know about the expo yet, though he might have a decent idea. Oh, Blade, no new Mirror Image yet. Mana burn right before 7 mana short. Going for the man fight here. Crit versus evasion. close call. Blade Master can easily heal up with a heal salve. For the Demon Hunter, it's a little more difficult with the Shadow Priest, but of course the Moonwells are looking good. They are looking, oh my god, excellent. They are all full. So it is a Torrent Totem, considering going for Walkers. But of course it's a Dryad expansion, so it's going to be mass Dryads only, against which Walkers don't do much. Indeed, almost nothing. Super happy creep game here so far. Demon Hunter close to level 4. Blade Master also close to level 4. Dryads here should be working out very well. Can also dispel the Blade Master illusions, of course. The mirror images. Scroll of the Beast found. Bad against mass Dryads, but if you can fight early against a low number of Dryads, could be impactful. And now the Expo is scouted. There is no entangled gold mine yet. Can the Blade cancel this by himself? He has crazy attack speed, but of course not much damage. So very heavy creeping on the first heroes. They're both going to be level 4 in a moment. Mana Stone, a good item for the Shadow. Here's the first Walker, but yeah. How useful these Walkers will be is kind of questionable. Orc expansion coming up. It's been scouted though. Level 2 mirror images. Oh, we got Dryads on the way. We got Abolish already, in fact. Nice little last hit here. Oh, no mana burn. From the heal south, you should have seen what the real Blade Master was. Little mistake here. Shop coming up. Good positioning by LawLiet here next to his Ancients. Ancient of Wars protecting him. And there's an AP coming somewhere. Where's the AP? Ah, there it is. Forcing Lin back. Forcing him to go for the cancel here. Trying to creep up a bit more. Shadowhunter wants to get level 3 for the level 2 super rewards, of course. But he's still missing a bit. LawLiet heading south now, looking for a fight. Maybe a heal scroll, an invuln would help quite a bit. He's got lots of gold now, thanks to the expansion. He's mining from it a lot earlier than Lin is. And now we might have the first big fight. Lin would love to pull these Dryads into his Serpent Wards. Speed scroll. Alright, that is the trigger to force the fight. Running in with the Ensnare. Dryads caught. Fork Lightning only hit one target there, I think. That was a bit unfortunate. Coda comes in, also gets off a Devour. Level 3 reached for the Shadowhunter quickly. One mana burn hit him, but the Shadow still has some mana. And the illusion's not getting dispelled. Where's the Abolish? LawLiet's army indeed looking very frail. Demon is the exception. Demon is very tanky. But the rest of the army, not so much. Mirror image again. These images seem to be difficult to deal with, despite the mass Dryads. Demon staffed home. Lin's expansion now mining peons. Sliding over. Yeah, I guess he needs Wisps. Wisp for the detonates. It's a good amount of mana burned as well here. There's one more round of mirror image you can use. Alright, and now the mana's out. Now he can charge in without fear of mana burn. Alright, detonates again. Scroll of the Beast popped. The Dryad mana is kind of low. The Scroll of the Beast here can be active for a while. Demon Hunter forced into the invuln. Speed scroll to get the blade out of trouble. Walker goes down, but I guess that one wasn't so important. There's no bears after all. It's just Dryads. Mass Dryads. All Dryads. Oh, the Demon Hunter. Almost going down. One more crit. Couple of ensnares. Could be the end. Mana Stone. Heal Wave. Demon Hunter. Ooh, nice stab. Saves the demon just in time, but the Serpent Wards here are so dangerous. The Mana Stone was perfect. Shadowhunter here has so much mana to work with, and it's looking good for Lin. It is looking perfect for Lyn. I dare say. One more crit to finish the job. Didn't even need it. Blade makes it to level 5 even in the end with a mirror image headhunter build that I hadn't seen before. Seemed to work out well against the Dryad strategy. Demon Hunter and Lores are very popular. They have been now for a couple of weeks, maybe even months. As Night Elves are moving more and more away from Keeper first, Keeper hunts Expo, the old school style, we see more and more Demon. Here, LawLiet trying with the Dryad expansion, but that didn't work out too well. Maybe the Bears is still the better way to go. But that was, of course, only one map of many. This is a best of 7 match. Still lots of opportunity to learn from a mistake and to make the proper adjustments. Like I said earlier, Lyn is on a very impressive win streak against LawLiet right now. Historically, their stats are very, very even. 55% to 45% win rate. But if we look through what happened this year, there it is. Last 5 matches all went to Lyn. And in the beginning of the year, there was a little more success for LawLiet. So as you can see, looking back towards the turn of the year, 2023, LawLiet was doing better then. But it really has seemed like LawLiet's shape this year in 2024 hasn't been the best yet. As we are in the middle of summer, maybe as we turn towards autumn, LawLiet can impress a bit more again. But yeah, it's other Night Elves really who have taken the spotlight. Especially Kaho. Also Life, who has been practicing like mad. Moon is another one who fits that category of a Night Elf not showing his true potential lately. Lyn here with a very interesting strategy. Blade mirror image into headhunters. Something I would have not expected, I guess. Haven't seen this yet before, but I mean, it makes sense, sort of. The headhunters are good against the Dryads. If you play walkers as well, like we saw there by Lyn being added, and you also have something against bears. The only concern I have is what happens when, you know, the Dryads are there in high numbers. Night Elves playing with tempo, and then all the images just get dispelled all the time. Mana burn on the Blade Master, no more mirror images, and then it's just a big boy with a crit. Keeper first, now again for LawLiet. Okay. Like I said, the Keeper has been falling out of favor continuously over the last years, really. Ever since the big Keeper patch, which was a long time ago now, it felt like the Keeper's been getting worse and worse and worse. Became unplayable quite a long time ago against Undead. There he really looks the worst. Against Human also, we've been seeing him less and less, and also even against Orc. Normally against Orc, the Keeper was always a go-to, always reliable. But even there, now the Keeper is played less and less. And of course in Night Elf Mirror, he's unplayable because of mana burn. I've been feeling for a while that the Keeper needs a little bit of a buff. Just seems kind of weak these days. Maybe something to consider in the future. But maybe LawLiet can play him well here. If you get off to a good start, ideally with an expansion, Keeper still has potential. But this is a difficult map for Expo. Very, very difficult, in fact. Blade again, starting off with mirror image. And also slippers. That is exactly the item you want to find. We saw quite a lot of creeping on the first map. In the past, it always was considered that the Night Elf is very happy if he's just allowed to freely creep up without harass. Normally, Orcs felt the need to slow down the Keeper. Because otherwise, he will be a very dominant force if he gets level 3 fast. With the help of treants, the keeper can creep really, really well if he's left alone. And that's exactly what he's doing so far. We do have Windwalk this time, though. Not only Crypt and Mirror Image. Wow. He's gonna creep this cap. Just with Blade and Grunt. Mirror Image, I guess, also counts. And it's again the Headhunter build. Oh, the light's coming for the Creep Jack, though. Keeper was smelling it. It's gonna take a TP for sure. TPing out, trying to save what he can, but the Headhunter... Oh, no way! Headhunter got saved as well. Wow, that's a W for Lin. He got the item, saved his units. TP here, used for a good cause. Keeper gets the rest of the experience, so that's gonna get him very close to level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lost a bunch of mana, though. Alright. Fast. Oh, if the Blade got the last hit here, that would be so big! That would be level 3 denied! Oh, he picks up the tome! How greedy! How greedy! Picks up the tome. That's level 3 for the Keeper. I can't believe it. He could have just gotten the last hit and then pick up the tome. That was kind of weird. And now the Keeper staffing in. He's looking for some action. And Headhunters are very, very easy to kill with a level 3 Keeper. Entangle. There we go. And some treants. This is always the big danger when playing Headhunters against Keeper. They get pretty much owned, as you can see here. Rough start for Lin. Imagine if he had gotten the last hit. It would have been no level 3 Keeper. Thank you, Zandorian, with the resub. And it is Lures again. So, Demon Hunter second and Bears.
Forces are under attack.
It should be then. Lin definitely in a tough spot now. Has almost no army to play with right now. But walkers are good units. Very good, in fact, against bears. Oh, but it's a panda. Panda second, really? Oh, Blade Master. Oh my god, if there was a dust. Could have killed him. And this Keeper's just dominating so far. Grunt goes down as well. And there's one more entangle. Oh, yikes. I think we're going to tie up this series right here. Keeper. Oh, dares to entangle again. Just barely. Whew. Surviving here. Grunt goes down. That is devastating. 2 grunts and 2 headhunters killed in the early game. And that indeed is the potential of the Keeper. If you get him to level 3 quickly, that's what he can do. We haven't seen him look this convincing in a while. Finally, a good Keeper game again. All started with a Creep Jack. In the meantime, LawLiet is taking towards bears. With a huge, huge lead after this early game. Inland's main base, we see raiders coming. Also more headhunters still.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the keeper is still looking for some pickoffs here. Excellent keeper game by LawLiet. Lin smartly keeping his gens at home. He knows the keeper might be shocking around. Panda also creeping very well in the meantime. LawLiet, the king of Ancient of War, creeping. Really good experience on the hero here. Rune Bracers found is not useful, but it will be useful in terms of gold, I suppose. Blue Mars with the resub, and Ghost NZ also with the resub. Thank you. It says, hell yeah. Hells yeah. Thank you. Lin is slowly climbing up. 250 supply. Ideally, orcs like to tier 2 expand. In this game, with that many losses, there was no such possibility. A lot of creeping this series, it seems like. Lots of levels. Strong heroes. Lin now looking good on the heroes at least. Level 3 Shadow, level 3 Blade, about to be level 4. Oh, LawLiet coming in for the Creep Jack. Lin gets the item just in time. Ooh, that's a great one as well. Catgut's Pipe, absolutely tremendous. Drunken Haze with a fire. Whew, the first one doing big damage. Panda low HP now, but guess what? He has a mana potion. Heal scroll was used up already. As the blade gets level 4, that is level 2 critical strike. Hold on. Hold on though. Lin with the Kodos gets 2 devours and forces the TP out. Lin wins the fight. Despite this bad early game. This engagement definitely going to Lin, I would say. Panda Breath of Fire did some good damage, but perhaps not enough. As we also see 2 expansions coming up. LawLiet knows about the opponents already, and Lin now scouting LawLiet's as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Seems like LawLiet needs an Orb of Venom. That's a lot of damage missing here in his army without Orb of Venom so far. Bears still being devoured. That supply is still blocked. LawLiet finding the Helm of Valor. Okay, that's alright for the Panda. Tanks him up. But there are better items available there. Then at 50 supply, all of a sudden this game is looking way better. Crazy to think that this game turned around so hard. The keeper killed 10 supply in the early game. That's crazy, man. 2 grunts, 2 headhunters, cost him almost nothing, except a bit of mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
Been going for the expo kill. Oh, one good catch here in the back. Coda Beast gonna go down. Oh, or is it? Lin thinking about if he wants to take the fight. And I guess he will. He's got a heal scroll. He's got 2 heal scrolls, in fact, and an invuln. That is the problem against the Panda, I guess, or for the Panda. If the opponent has heal scrolls, he can counter you really well. Drunken Haze, but the fire came in. Heat Wave, of course, is also another option to counter the Panda. Kodo's hungry again. One Kodo was taken up, but the other one saved. And that one got off the Devour indeed. Does the Panda have enough mana here to cut through the Orc forces? There is no heal scroll left, but there's lots of mana on the Shadowhunter. Lots of mana. We have an Orb of Venom finally, by the way, but Lin is absolutely destroying in this fight. All the Dryads dead already. The bears trying to escape, but they might not live to see another day. Lynn here taking absolutely everything from LawLiet. LawLiet's army now basically non-existent. Only 2 Dryads left. Panda not doing enough. Maybe the Demon Hunter would have been the better second hero choice. Again, big damage though. When the Dragon Haze Breath of Fire connects, it does quite well indeed. Then it's trying to take out the tree and then perhaps TP out. And has the damage calculated well. Losing one more Raider though on the way back, but still beautiful escape. So much hurt here and so much mana on the Shadow. And more support from you guys. Yo, thank you. MW3886 with a 2 euros. Thank you. It says, have a great trip to Serbia and make it back safely. Hope the heat won't bother you too much. And Dreamy Warrior with 100 bits as well. It says, big deal. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going on vacation. I'm leaving tomorrow to Serbia. And I think I will be bothered by the heat, unfortunately. I do not do well with heat at all. And I looked at the weather forecast. And it's looking rough, boys. It's looking rough. It's projected to be 35 degrees every day. Every goddamn day. For like 2 weeks. So it's gonna be a bit rough for me. We're gonna be sweating. But as long as we're next to a lake or a river, it's all fine. But we're also gonna be spending some days in the city. We're going to Belgrade for the first couple of days. Oh, it's gonna be... it's gonna be a challenge. But we welcome a challenge every now and then, don't we? Challenging game now for LawLiet for sure. He has a supply lead, but I would say that is very misleading. Blade Master's level 5. Fortunately for LawLiet, the Blade's items are rather mediocre. Not exactly terrible, but not great either, certainly. Oh. How many hits does it take the illusion to kill a wisp, by the way? No. We won't find out here. I learned recently, by the way, that when you cast Mirror Image, you get flying vision for just like 2 seconds or something. So you can stand next to trees, use Mirror Image, and then you can see over the trees for a very short period. I never knew that. I don't think it's ever relevant, but kinda neat. Okay, Panda level 5. That is insane damage potential. We have lots of Dryads now also to dispel the Mirror Images. But at the same time, Serpent Wards are ready to counter the Dryads. And the Panda Breath does no damage to the Serpent Wards. They are magic immune. 70 supply for Lynn, big army. Also LawLiet having a pretty big army here. More bears joining from the main base. There's still lots of Moonjuice back at home. By the way, the Panda could use his mana, staff home, drink up, come back. But Lynn seems set up so well here. Shop is taken out though. But Shadowhunter got a bunch of mana potions already. Plus, of course, the Khadga's Pipe. Well, Blade here being slowed down a little bit with the Entangle. There are not too many heal stores on Lynn. Only a single one is left. Panda, you need to drink up, baby. You're good at drinking. You're good at drinking. Come on. Come back, baby. Come back. Okay, now the damage could be sick. How much is left? Okay, Breath of Fire again. Panda damage should be off the charts at the end of the game. Keeper, though, he's very frail and he goes down. That's level 5 for the Shadowhunter. Now we have level 3 heal wave to boost. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire once more. This one didn't connect too well, I think. And Lynn seems to have just a little bit too much. Level 3 heal wave, baby. Ooh, it is. So much healing. A good number of people say that heal wave is the best spell in the game. I still always feel like Stomp is insane. But yeah, Heal Wave is definitely good. Good enough to win this game now, it would seem. Mirror images. Dude, the Dryads. The Dryads can't keep up with the mirror images, right? Maybe they were on auto dispel and they were dispelling the Spiritling all the time. The mirror images taken over in the second half of 2024. We've been seeing it in so many matchups. Blade here close to level 6, by the way. Might we see a Blade Storm? He does have the mana for it, I think. Wait, how much is it? It's 200 mana, right? Yeah, I guess he doesn't quite have enough. Come on. Do him the favor. Stay in until Blade Storm. Ah, okay. Too bad. No Blade Storm here quite. Lynn wins map 2 as well after a terrible, terrible early game. How did this game turn around the way it did? Maybe LawLiet looked for a fight too early? Once he had the Bear Master training, he was moving south, trying to take a fight with 3 bears. But out of the 3 bears, 2 got devoured by the Kodos, so that didn't work out too well. Lin, despite having all those losses in the early game, built the perfect bear counter army, seemingly. And also in the first fight, the Orb of Venom was missing. Maybe LawLiet should have stayed back a bit more, play a bit more passively still, and then wait for a later timing. Maybe clear up the Panda more. I'm also not sold on the Panda. It seems like Orc, who already loves going for heal scrolls, and with Shadowhunter, has a really good counter setup against Panda. It's kind of cool to see another second hero instead of the usual Demon Hunter, but seems to me like the Demon is the better choice in most cases. Yep, 28,000 damage on the Panda. That was a lot, but Lin also was able to heal a ton against it. All right, Lin with a strong start here into the game. So far, this is what his tournament has looked like. Losing to 1-0 very narrowly in the upper bracket quarterfinal. That was a crazy series, by the way. The first 3 games, Lin looked so good. It looked like he was completely outclassing 1-0 in every regard. And then he was playing Wyvern and Wyvern and Wyvern. Well, this wasn't exactly a Wyvern game, but 1-0 really hard countered the Wyvern at some point and then had the reverse sweep in the end on Hammerfall. That was the game, I think, where the series was lost. Yeah, that's when the Shadowhunter died unnecessarily. If he hadn't made that mistake, excuse me, I think he could have won this series. But yeah, really close affair there. Lin then dropping to the lower bracket, beating PCG easily, no challenge there. Now meeting countrymen he's well acquainted with. Moon also, no, excuse me, LawLiet. We're talking about LawLiet here. LawLiet playing a very interesting series against Happy, playing 4 different starting heroes. He lost 0-4, but 2 of those games were very close. The Warden game was super close, he almost won, and the Panda game, surprisingly also, was very, very close. So, it wasn't quite as one-sided as the score might suggest. And LawLiet has been showing the willingness to play lots of different first heroes, also against Leon in the lower bracket, playing 5 different first heroes in that series. But against Orc, like we said earlier, there seems to be a lot less wiggle room as to what you can get away with. Keeper can work, Demon can work. Everything else, though, I don't quite think so. Then again, though, Keeper and Demon so far didn't end up working in the final conclusion. As we move on to map 3. LawLiet really has to score now. That's another thing I keep on saying all the time. Just like, big deal. Yeah, if he goes down 0-3 in a best of 7, that is no good. Normally there's no coming back from that. That being said though, 1-0 did it. 1-0 did it just a couple days back. It was exactly against Lin. How long are you staying in Serbia, Remo? When do we expect you back to stream? I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. 2 weeks and it might be even 16 days. It's gonna be around 16 days, so I'm gonna be back to streaming on the 17th. 17th of September. It's a long time off, man. I haven't had vacation for that long in a long time. Unfortunately, there's some big tournaments happening in the meantime, especially the Stars War tournament I'm going to be missing. But I'm going to try to watch from my phone as much as I can. Other than the heat, I wish you a safe and happy trip. We're gonna miss you, says Unmern. Thank you, man. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. We had this trip planned for a long time. I mentioned it a bunch of times. My girlfriend's sister is getting married in Bosnia. And, you know, a few days before and after, we're gonna do some other vacationing stuff as well. So we'll use that opportunity to do a vacation just in general. We're gonna drive down there. Also, this is the longest drive I've ever taken. It's gonna be 13 hours roughly to get there. I think that the longest I've driven before up until now was like 2 hours. So I wonder what that's gonna be like. So, it's Blade versus Demon again. I love this item on Demon Hunter if you play Immolation. Because you can go Mana Burn and Evasion. Excuse me, Mana Burn and Immolation. And you get Evasion from the item. Mega Pog. I hope the car has AC. Yes, it does. Thank goodness. Yes, it does. A few weeks ago, we bought our first car. Well, it was like her 5th car, but this is the first car I've ever owned. And it was something rather affordable. I didn't feel like spending a lot of money on my first car. It was like 8,500. And yeah, it does have AC. Thank goodness. "13 hours is nothing in Australia." Yeah, I can believe that. I remember on Reddit a couple weeks ago, I saw a sign from Australia, from the outback. And the sign said, "Be careful to drive on beyond this point. Make sure you have water. This is the last shop for the next 1,000 kilometers." Isn't that crazy, dude? You just drive down a road for 1,000 kilometers and there is not a single store or building, I would assume, in sight. Crazy. Demon Hunter looking good here, though. Echo Isle's always a great map for demon creeping if you start with the Merc camp. Blade Master. Wait, struggling a bit with the creeps, but just beat him in the end. Puts the speed now for the demon as well. This demon is looking very, very strong. By the way, what do we have here? Double bestiary for Lin. Ah, Mass Raiders coming up. Blade losing a lot of HP here. Might be willing to commit the heal pot. I guess he is. Alright, heal pot used early. Putting more pressure on the demon. Lost lots of mana and HP, so this is going to take a lot of moon juice to heal up. Good thing they're all full. We do have Vantage Hall, so this should again be Lores.
A player's forces are under attack.
And got a peon moving out. Alright. Raider lame with expansion. Classic orc strategy. There's a wisp close by. Cool position on the wisp, by the way. In the middle of all these trees. Very difficult to find. Blade Master items looking quite good now. Level 2.5. And the Demonitor close to level 4. I like these items as well. Ring, Talisman, Gloves, Agitome. Let's go. Keeper second. And we're going tier 3. Going for bears. Again, not too much fighting here on this map. Lots of creeping. Oh, and the Wisp was sent out to scout, so I should have seen the Great Hall indeed. Periapt, I think, is actually quite a good item on the blade. Especially if you go mirror image. This time, though, we see no mirror image yet. Damn, LawLiet is creeping like crazy, man. One camp after the next. Lion Horn, also quite nice. Great usage of the Ancient of War. Very active. Windwalk level 2 on the blade here. He is swift now on the map. And LawLiet is looking for the Expo cancel. He is traveling along the south, trying to stay hidden. And that should work out perfectly. Lyn creeping up in the north. Would love to get Shadow 3 as well. But yeah, that expansion ain't working. And now Lyn is stuck with not the greatest kind of an army. He goes Lodge this late into the game, really? I would have thought rather Torn Totem for walkers. Game looking quite good now for LawLiet. There's no orc expansion. Raiders do not do well against bears. Oh, look at the Blade Master. Putting some pressure on these bears. Rejuve! Rejuve! Oh, LawLiet! Where'd the Rejuve? Oh! That was a bit too late. Master training wasn't quite done yet. It's kind of a big kill. TP home forced right away as well. Keeper and Tangle can be very strong here, though. There is 0 Dispel on the Orc side. That's why he hexed the Keeper, trying to prevent getting entangled. Speed scroll, boost. Wyvern. Going for the demon here, but he's very tanky. Oh my god, he's so tanky. I don't think you're gonna get him, bro. Are you gonna get him? The Rejuve, dude. The Rejuve is running through. Oh my god. Oh my god. Raid boss. Raid boss. Can't kill him. Can't kill him. Or can you? Wait, can you kill him? Oh, Hex. Ah. Ah, entangle. No. Blade Master. Oh, no way. He's buying something. Bought a heal potion. Died still. Blade gets away with 10 HP. No way. But the Keeper's enjoying a lot of experience now. There is, again, an Expo attempt coming. I don't think that was worth it, to be honest, dude. This Demonitor soaked up so much damage. Keeper looking for another kill. It's going to be an expensive res here. It's going to halt production for a long time for LawLiet. And Lyn makes sure to steal the Invuln again. Why didn't he have a staff, by the way? Why did LawLiet leave his main without a staff? That's kind of weird, right? With a staff, he could have easily saved him. But now the demon has a big heal potion. That's also pretty good. Alright, what's the target now? Trying to take out the vulnerable units now is Lyn. Archer down. Berserker falling. There's no mana burn here for quite a long time. Shadowhunter with one more heal wave, but that's the last one. Trying to go for the Keeper. Trying to force the TP maybe. Oh no, wait, there's no TP of course. But there's a big heal potion. Keeper uses that to stay alive. Invuln on the blade. Heal scroll as well. Trying to get the hero kill in the end, and I guess he's gonna get him. Demon Hunter though still very strong. Expansion is now finished. It's only 4 units here, but this is 4 very strong units. 3 bears and a demon. But no reinforcements for a long time. Keeper coming back from the altar. Only now bear production continues. If Lyn can push back this bear force... Bear force almost sounds like air force. Might be in a good spot. But perhaps this Great Hall is just going down. Oh, Peon's trying to get in range for the repair. Alright. There is no TP, by the way. Trying to get this around on the Demon Hunter. The Great Hall is gone. Rejuve is running. Not getting dispelled. The Shaman numbers are still very low. Blade Master has 1 heal potion. Trying to kill the demon. Can he get him? All the ensnares, everything. Hexing the bear. So he can't use the Rejuve. That was smart. Blade Master gets level 4 with the next hero kill. 3rd hero kill for Lyn. Waiting for the ensnares to cool down. Everything again very hurt. Needs a heal scroll. Real bad. Fresh Rejuve. But there could be a purge maybe. Yep. Oh dude, Lyn playing with every little thing at his disposal. Demon Hunter back from the tavern again. Getting Rejuved up. The bear just joined. Blade comes in with a backstab, and then the heal scroll, I guess. Oh my god, so close. Jesus Christ, dude. Everything here is so on the edge. Invul potion as well. Heal wave. 1 single heal wave. Here comes a bear with the Rejuve. There is a purge, though. There's a purge and a crit and a kill again. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, dude. Lyn is always like 1 inch away from losing everything. But he just barely saves it. And that's more bear kills. Shadow close to 5. Blade close to 5. Keeper's finally back. He's got 1 entangle. No, 2 entangles. Only level 1, however. The Wyvern actually working out pretty well. And now... bring some more shop items again, ready to heal up. Dude, the Shaman have been working out so well with the purges. Lyn with sick read, realizing he needed Dispel quick. Didn't have the time to wait for walkers. And seems like now he can expand easily. Lyn with a big army here. Gonna go for another heal scroll. I think he's been getting every single heal scroll here this game. And invulns. Demon Hunter seemed so strong, but he wasn't quite strong enough to beat the entire Orc army by himself. Uh-oh, Keeper. Oh, caught right outside the base. There's a Rejuve to heal him up, but he's surrounded already. Getting hexed as well. Dispel, but not in time to save him. So many hero kills by Lyn this game. Holy. It's a level 5 Demon Hunter. Can the level 5 Demon Hunter do it all by himself? He's got Rejuve running as well. Moonwells. Level 5 Demon is pretty poggies. One more Rejuve. No Dispel. Lyn is counter expanding, or rather Just simply expanding. And I guess the game isn't quite over yet. Lynn doesn't have a war mill, so he can't make any Kodos. Again, going for invuln, and I imagine he'll scroll soon. LawLiet always on the back foot there. Oh, is he gonna try to kill the demon here? Next to the Moonwells? That seems difficult. Yeah, no. Not gonna do it. Gonna back off. And now just trying to keep the Demon Hunter at range. With the ensnares. Wyvern going for the Dryad Hunt. Oh, ensnare play here looking really good by Lynn. Utilizing the lockdown very, very well. Dryad's taken out super quickly. The Demon Hunter can beat all these Wyvern by himself though with the Orb of Venom. Oh, ensnare dodged. But Bear still dead. It's level 5. Blade Master gets level 5. Level 3 crit. Oh, the ensnare player is absolutely tremendous here. Finding more and more kills. Demon also is getting a few kills though. Keeper is back. Hold up. Demon getting close to level 6. If the Demon gets level 6, I think LawLiet wins this game. But Lynn now falling back to the shop. His expansion just finishing up. Kind of low on peons, however. Clarity Potion also on the Blade Master. Okay. Alright. Second attempt of the expo. LawLiet's supply is really low. 34 only. Was never able to build that big army this game. Party Pete with the resub. Thank you. Keeper seems to be the target here. Taking away from the Shadow, but there's a mana burn. Big one. Shadowhunter now completely out of mana. Dryads again, quickly taken out. No more slow in the Night Elf army. And the Keeper, oh, might be in trouble. There are lots of ensnares ready to keep this guy locked down. We have an invul potion, though, that can be used. Rejuve on top, so it can't be purged at the moment. Mana potion used, speed scroll as well. LawLiet is finding some kills, but it seems like not enough. Invuln's over, and the Keeper's life might be over as well. With one more crit, a little bit of Hex. And now, it's the man fight. Keeper versus, Demon versus Blade. There's an Invuln still on the Blade Master. Endless ensnares here. It's kind of close-ish. But that's enough for yet another hero kill. So many this game, Jesus. And that will do it. GG. Okay, how many hero kills was this? 7. God damn. God damn. 7 hero kills and another win for Lynn. Not the easiest position again. This Demon Hunter was off to the races. 28,000 damage by him. That is also quite the statement. But Lynn is just... He just seems magical today, dude. Things are just clicking. Things are just clicking. It's just working. It's working beautifully from Lynn's perspective anyways. For LawLiet, this is so far not going according to plan for him. We have seen one reverse sweep already this tournament. In fact, it happened to Lynn. It was 1-0 doing that against him. There's a small chance. There's a small chance, guys. Small chance. LawLiet may have a chance here to turn this series around. If he manages the reverse sweep here, that would be kind of funny if it happens to Lin twice in the same tournament. That also a bit unlikely. There's a child screaming outside. What the hell? But yeah. Lin now obviously poised for the next round. Chances of him winning very, very great. Just as his performance has been so far today. Lin has been looking stellar. As we move on to map 4. Twisted Meadows. One of our favorites. LawLiet bottom left. Might be taking a bit of a risk here. Going for the big Ancient of War creep at the natural. I think you can creep this both with Demon and with Keeper. A little bit safer with Keeper, I guess. And Lin going for the fast shop build. So, is he skipping the barracks? No. Okay. Fast shop and barracks. And fast shop normally means instant harass. Oh, if LawLiet's creep here is scouted, then he might be in trouble. Peon scout here, gonna give Lin lots of information. He's gonna check for this green camp, see no Ancient of War. He's gonna check for this green camp and see no Ancient of War. And then he's gonna get a bit suspicious. But he is not gonna know where exactly the Ancient of War is, I guess. No, doesn't even check this green camp. But he checks here and sees nothing. Demon Hunter makes it out. The peon sees nothing moving in this direction. So with that, Lin should know that there's a creep up here. Blade Master is well equipped to harass. He's got the speed scroll. He's using it right away, coming over with the Windwalk. And how much can LawLiet finish creeping here before the blade arrives? If the blade gets the last hit on the big boy and the item, it is a terrible disaster. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no way. Oh my god, and he got it. Perfect counterplay here by Lin. Gets the next creep as well. And he got the circlet. And he's gonna get the archer. Oh my lord. Whew. Big time yikes. If he sees the circlet now, he's gonna be way stronger compared to the demon. And he gets it. Oh man. Whew. I feel bad for LawLiet, man. What the hell? What do you do? Zero experience, man. Oh. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. GG, I guess. Three-minute game. 200 damage on the Blade Master. Not that much. But very well distributed.